Well, I'll be up in the kitchen, so I assume you'll just call me down when...
It's about ready to go if you want to take a look here. All right, starting into the main stack. At 4 feet, we hit the cast, and we are underwater already. $10 feet, we are still underwater, poor visibility. 12 feet underwater. 14 feet underwater.
What do you see when there's all that water?
I'm hoping to get to where I'm not underwater, because that means you're still plugged somewhere. 18 feet, we're hitting obstruction and not moving forward. There's standing water in the pipe. We are underwater through the length of the basement. Check the clean out here and see what we got over there.
So what you're saying is normally you wouldn't have water.
There should be no water in there whatsoever. Correct. So this entire pipe right now has water and stuff in it, which it should be drained. We had it flowing. 17 to 18 feet, we are hitting an obstruction. There's still stagnant water on top of the clean out going out to the street. The camera does not move forward.
How far out had you gone when the last time?
The sewer, we ran the cable all the way to the road,
Right.
and that was with the cable, so that's kind of motorized and spinning.
So why
This
wouldn't-
you have to kind of push through. I'm hitting something in the cast. I mean, I look at the first, just as we go down at 6 feet here, and you got roots and junk looking right there already. That's just right in the, I mean, right down into the stack. I mean, those are roots.
But they're not obstructing the...
They're not obstructing
Clay.
anything right now, but with that, it looks like it's clay or cast as you come out. As you come out. And that's the problem. It goes right into water. You can't really see anything. Good flow going from the thing. It's still, when we come over here, camera in that way.
Do you ever have ways that you can put like they put like more of a liner instead of replacing the whole pipe?
It all depends on the condition. The majority, they say they can line up the 4-inch pipe, and the majority of those they can't. It usually has to be 6-inch or bigger for it to actually work.
And what are mine?
You have 4-inch.
Yeah.
Now it's a look. So, moving, there's obstruction, like there's some weed that 8 feet, so that's pretty much right on the other side of us here. I was hoping with the clean water it would. Alright, right there.
What is that?
Either a rock or a broken hunk of pipe.
Oh, God.
That's a rock.
How would a rock get in there?
See the big crack?
Oh, that's a crack in the pipe.
Yep, your clay pipe is broken under the floor.
Lovely.
And that's literally right where this bath sink is. So kind of like coming up through here, it's broken.
What causes the break? Just where? Just old?
The wear is, it's old, it's clay.
Yeah.
And then the fact that you had that tree, you got roots coming down on the side there. Another big debris up on the corner up here. And that's all within this room.
Okay. Lovely.
And we have, like, if you notice, there's no flow.
Yeah.
It's all sitting stagnant, so where is it all going?
Well, are you surprised it's not backing up again?
Kinda. I mean, I go through,
Well, is it just going out into the soil?
there's a chance it could be.
I mean,
why I can't get...
I don't think I've had anything coming up through the...
I got a pass what was ever blocking it. We're at 31 feet now. But we're in darkness. $35 feet. Everything just seems stagnant, it's not flowing. We have a sink in the shower running with water, which should be pushing stuff, and nothing is moving. $40 feet.
I mean, I just don't understand how...
Anything's draining. I don't know where. If it's all dissipating off to the sides and the cracks, that's kind of what I think is happening.
Actually, a lot of water.
It could be causing a sinkhole. Everything seems stagnant and standing in the pipe. Where the water is going, we cannot tell due to the pipe being full. Now it just looks like a science video with all the amoeba.
I know.
At this point, we're back within 12 feet. Cannot see anything because it is completely full of water.
Where was the rock? How far out you said? About a couple.
Right about there.
Saw the crack in the pipe.
Yeah, that's got one of the first cracks. I mean, if you just look at it, everything's just swirling. It's not, you know, once it comes out of this vertical.
So you're recording this part, right?
Yes, everything is being recorded vocally, and at 10 feet where with the clear water you can kind of see where there's starting to be a buildup of junk and debris. After 10 feet, visibility disappears. The pipe is still completely full of water and debris. There is no flow from anything, even though the water, when it comes right in, is flowing somewhere. "24 feet underwater yet, can't tell anything. 30 feet, darkness. 40 feet, still nothing. "45 feet, cannot see anything. 50 feet. I do not know if the light, the camera part is blocked. "54 feet from the main stack at the back of the house. We are hitting something again, which is causing it to stop. "60 feet. We're about to put the pipe there. 63 feet. Finally getting to a good section of pipe, which has to be closer towards the road. Body and debris. 70 feet. Piping looks okay. And that must be the street connection at 77.
Kind of flowing there.
My question is, am I in? I'm in plastic. Yeah, there's your street connection. Street connection's at 77 feet. Where's all this water coming from? The stuff that's in the pipe now. Did I push something that's making it drain?
Yeah, because it looks like it's...
There's a lot of flow coming in from somewhere right now.
It looks like over here.
Still stagnant looking?
See a little tide pool maybe, but nothing like...
We are getting water flow at 73 feet, first visibility from the camera. Definitely have water running, and we have nothing on in the house. I want to run the shower for a bit again, see if that does anything.
Move it a little bit more. So we need two cameras so you can see what's going on right now.
Well, I'm thinking you have brakes on your, where the roots were in the house.
In the pipe.
In the pipe, yeah. I mean, you had the one rock in there, you know, that fell in from somewhere.
Well, and you saw the crack in the pipe.
Yeah. And that was only the first one. There was that whole section we couldn't see anything because it was underwater.
Last time you were here, I contacted my insurance agent. She said there are some help. She goes, you know, once I have this done, like, depending on what it is, sometimes it is covered. But I'm not being too hopeful.
So we did make it through, and I bet you there was like another break in that line somewhere, and that's what we were hitting. That had to jump up the obstruction to get past.
Yeah, where's all that water going? Well, I would think if there's a crack in the pipe, like you said, it's just going into the ground. but
And
that's a lot.
And this could be ground infiltration coming back the other way. Your sump pump doesn't
Right.
go off, does it?
I don't have a sump pump.
You have a power valve in your floor drain?
I don't think so. A lot of older homes don't have that, do they?
They used to have the Palmer valve in the floor drain,
Oh.
but your floor drain is covered up, can't really access it. Bringing it back from 70 feet, the piping outside the house is clear. We are getting a lot of still standing water as we pull back. I'm almost sinking from the sidewalk in. The camera would just stay up. I mean, it's flowing right there. We are at 62 feet right now. Pulling the camera back. There's still a lot of water in the pipe, but it does seem to be draining out this way. Give me an angle of that, come on. We are completely under again. Bringing it back 53 feet. Still under. Still under at 45 to 50 feet. Blackness at 40.
So how's stuff getting through that point?
I don't know. I mean, I think stuff could be building up to a point there, setting stagnant until it gets enough to where it goes up and over. I mean, where was all that flow coming from at 73? I mean, how much of this pipe is sitting full? I mean, you got a 4 or 5 inch hunk of clay pipe. This camera head's only an inch. It kind of rides in the bottom. Should be about inside, getting close to inside the house. Piping still has water setting in it, so it's either back pitched. I wish I could see that connection better. Camera keeps going underneath water.
moving there now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where are you at? 20?
I'm thinking that might have been the cleanup right there. If you would like to go look, see if you can see the cord in that other hole right now.
I hear it, but I don't really. Oh, I see the camera now.
All right.
I see the light. How many feet is that?
That was at 24, 25 feet. So we've got a little bit on the vertical here, so it's right around 20, 22 feet
To there.
to get to that other clean out. That's a clean out connection dropping right there. So once it's getting to that other side, it's hitting a big stagnant section of pipe. So you're looking at replacing it to the road.
But we don't know what's going on out
As
there.
we come back in now, there's... Wow. There's more roots.
Do you think that's some of the issue?
That's some of the issue right there, but they're coming in because of a crack or a break right there, you know, where they're getting in. That's the thing that's actually stopping the camera right away.
But that's not just coming through like the joints of the pipe.
If you look at that, it's growing like on the inside, all the way up through into that.
Wow. Oh.
I mean, I don't even know how you describe that. Inside the house, between the stack and the clean out, is a large clump of roots and slime that are coming through the piping.
Yuck.
Pretty much up the entire pipe.
Is that a rock in there?
Nope.
Oh.
That's the other stuff.
Huh. That's interesting. It wasn't like that before, was it?
Mm-mm. More roots there. More roots there. And now we're right at the edge.
Where was the crack on that rock again?
I might have pushed it with the camera.
The rock?
It's possible it got in the head. But that was all the way back towards this end, and I didn't see it bringing it back this time.
Where was the crack in the pipe?
That's where you start hitting that slime layer of all the roots at 18, 19 feet. The crack in the pipe, or that joint one we were looking at, was way back at the beginning here, which is right underneath the stack. There's a roots there. There it is. Pretty much right below me.
So where's the crack?
There's the rock.
Okay. Oh. Oh, what is that? It's like a, oh my God, it looks like a big tree root.
That might be is that a big root or is that, because that looks like a rock. Right there.
So what's that light? That brightness on the left?
That's just illuminating up off the camera light.
Okay.
And hitting whatever that slime stuff is right there. But those look like rocks.
Yeah, now it does. But where do you think the crack is?
Well, from what I'm seeing with the way everything's going here, is everything's coming in through the top. There's a little bit of a adjustment there. You see how it turned it like goes up right there? That should have been smooth. So you have a shift in the pipe right there at 12 feet. So that next fitting's sticking up into it, and that's actually causing a dam. Now underwater because we are getting to these major weed obstructions towards the other cleanout. So unfortunately, like that, I mean, you're looking at. You can run the augers back through there with a bigger bit and try to remove more of that stuff. Is it going to have help? I don't know. Is it going to do something with that broken? But either way, you've still got that outside the house where everything is sitting.
Right. So meaning the bigger auger might just do something to the pipe?
It could. I mean, we ran the 2 different bits that one day through there, and I mean, we brought back a lot of weeds, or a lot of roots, but when we went through the second time, we didn't bring back anything. And look how many roots are still in there.
Right.
And then whatever is going on outside of the house, the outside of the house is at 25 to 30 feet, and the piping is full until you get to 68 feet where you start seeing stuff drain. Pitch blackness. Don't know what we're in. $50 feet. Finally getting a little visual. Some of that same kind of slimy stuff.
Yeah.
62 feet finally. +70 feet is where the connection is to the street. That connection looks good yet. Yeah, those are roots coming down there. There's just blackness out there.
It just looks weird to me.
It's a combination of it being full of water.
I guess what's weird, where is it going?
I think what's happening is it is building up and sitting there until it gets like a dam, and then it's going over or through, enough pressure is coming to push it through. That's out, out towards the street. I mean, outside the house.
Yeah, I'm just surprised like there's not more coming and stuff out.
Just coming up to the house now. Still underwater. Just past the clean out going out of the house, we do have flow. There's a wipe in the water. That'll cover up the camera. First massive clump of roots is within 5 feet from the clean out leaving the house, and it is just caked and coated with roots for about 3 feet, if not farther.
So the last time you were here, you had gone pretty far out the street, right?
We ran the cable to the street.
Yeah.
That section of pipe has jutted, causing a lip. More roots coming through there. More roots there. And that's coming up the stack.
So, do we know that there's a crack?